believe it or not, Namor does have some counters. I am here to discuss how you can deal with these counters. I've one-tricked my way to Grandmaster, and I'm going to teach you on how you can deal with them too. Welcome to my video. My name is Xeptha, and let's get started. Here are the heroes that I'm going to talk about. Black Widow counters him, Hela counters him, Winter Soldier counters him, Doctor Strange counters him, Iron Man and Storm counters him, and yeah. And you know what? Let's just chuck in Iron Fist there too, just for the sake of it, because fuck Iron Fist. Right. Truth is, Black Widow counters herself. No one's actually playing Black Widow. I've never seen a Black Widow once. If you do see a Black Widow in your game, this is a rare sighting and you should take a picture of it. I don't believe they exist. They are not even in quick play. Black Widow, she does outrange you. You want to use your cover a lot, get to high ground, limit her sight lines. She's scoped in, kind of limits herself as to what she can see anyway, which it kind of gives you the opportunity to sneak around her a lot. In terms of your turret placements, she is going to snipe them and it's going to be pretty easy for her to snipe. But if you place your turrets in positions where she can't see them and where she doesn't have a line of sight on them, it's going to be much harder for her to shoot them. By harder, I mean impossible for her to shoot them. And you can also use it to cover your positioning. What I like to do with Black Widow is, honestly, I like to flank. Even if she's contesting like super high ground spots herself, I would find a way around her or behind her. If I can, then just place turrets down and then just target her and immediately just kill her. Like, she will be melted immediately. Some maps, you can get to high ground while you're like away from your team, hold off angles. While she's there trying to snipe your team, you can easily just deal with her. The thing is, if you're grouped up with a team and you're all like grouped up in a line and you're always coming from one direction, it's going to be pretty much easy for her to land hits on any one of you. She's going to be sprayed. She doesn't need to aim at that point. She just needs to scope in and shoot. I'm gonna hit one of you, get a pick or two. But usually, look, I'll be honest, like I said, I've never seen a Black Widow, so I don't even know why you're watching this, I'll be honest. You're not gonna see her. She's that bad. Also, don't forget, you do have a get out of jail card. So if she does ult you and slow you and she is gonna kill you, use that shit, get the fuck out of there, and then reposition and attack her. When I do bubble, and I always get as much height as I can, place my turrets like super far away from each other. So that way she has so many targets to shoot, and this isn't fucking like a Modern Warfare 2 FaZe Clan OG kid out here. Like, she's not gonna quick scope all of them in like 2 seconds. So she's got a lot of targets to hit right now. You can just surprise her by like putting your turrets out to like do like a widespread formation where with your turrets where you have to aim at so many different directions to actually get the turret. But this is if you catch her off guard. This wouldn't really work in our situation. Anyways, I don't want to talk anymore about her. Okay, let's talk about Hela, an actual threat to us. She does out DPS us. She does out damage us. I mean, to be honest, we can also just two-shot her to the head as well, you know. But the only issue is we attack way slower than her. So we can use this to advantage. What I like to do against the Hela, do this poking out and in tactic. I've never spoken about this tactic in any of my videos, so I do apologize, guys, but I'm gonna do it right now. With Marvel Rivals, because of how your camera angle is, it's much easier for you to do this tactic from the left poking out to the right instead of this where you're on the right poking out to the left. And that is because of how the camera angle is. I'm already in her sight right now. Like, she can already land hits on me, but I can't even see her, right? But I can guarantee like she can see me, bro. Like, she can see my head as well. I have to step further out. She can see me first. I can't see her. I can't land hits on her because of the stupid camera angle. Like, it's really annoying. And that's exactly why you will get hit by some people when they won't even hit your head. Like, for example, I'm not hitting her head right now, right? But I'm actually hitting her head. That's because of the camera angle and the way this game works. So speaking about this new 200 IQ skill that I just taught you, you can use this to advantage. Remember when I said she attacks faster? Well, we can do the poke out and in tactic. So the only time I'm looking out is actually when I'm attacking. My downtime of when my attack is loading up again isn't being abused by her super fast attack speed. When I do this, I make her attack at the same speed as me. It is very effective to do this tactic. Another thing I'd say against Hela as well is to constantly keep moving. Make it harder for her to land hits. Don't move in a pattern. Don't do this. Yeah, like, I get you're jumping, but you're jumping in a pattern. Like, I can predict where you're gonna jump if you keep jumping in the same pattern. Make it weird. Make it confusing. Jump this way, jump that way. Then don't jump. Don't just always jump. Break it up. Jump. Don't jump. Move. Jump. Stop. Confuse yourself as well. If think of it like this. Like, this is a 1000 IQ way of thinking that I like to think. If I don't know what I'm gonna do next, you definitely don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So there's no way you're gonna predict shit. I don't even know. You know? That's the way you should think. Confuse yourself so you'll definitely confuse the enemy. Someone should make that into a t-shirt. If you do, can you at least give me some money for it? Because I'm actually kind of struggling right now. Christmas and New Year's kind of screwed me over. You know, when she's ulting in the air, this is a perfect opportunity for you to place down your turrets and just focus her. Do a lot of damage. However, if she does focus you, run away. Do not risk it. Like, I get you can destroy the ult for your team, but if she does a disgusting amount of damage and it won't take her long to kill you. I always like to keep my bubble up on me at all times to avoid death. You can bubble up into her face, block her like a Doctor Strange. The only issue I have with this, by the time you even bubble up to her, you're gonna have like 2 seconds of your bubble left, maybe even a bit less than that. So yeah, very risky, very situational. Can work out though, but it is a skill that you should know and have in your arsenal. If she's towards the end of her duration of the ult and your team's really low, instead of her finishing off the kills, you may want to bubble up to her and block it. She does have a stun. I wouldn't get close to her, and she has a lot of high DPS. So with her, I'd also try to be in cover as much as I can. You know, use this whole tactic. The way I attack with her is like this, and I'm not too scared of her. She's not like a Hawkeye. She can't really one-shot me. The minute she does hit me, then I will bubble, because all it takes is like 2 to 3 hits and then she can kill me easily, and she attacks really fast. So until she hits me, I'm pretty confident. If she's being annoying, if she's carrying and she's attacking your turrets and she's just making you completely useless, you can position the turrets to where she has to misposition herself to attack your turrets. If that's what she's doing, and if that's what her main goal is to get you out the game and to hit your turrets, stop making your turrets visible to her. Let's say the point is here, that's their backline and my backline's down here, right? I would not place my turrets here or here where she can see it, or on that pillar. I would go down here and attack the point from like a side angle. This is gonna make her misposition, and hopefully someone else on my team can capitalize on it. I've created the opportunity. I don't always need to be the one that takes the opportunity. See, because the way this game works is you're actually supposed to have teammates on this game, so I'm hoping that they would actually help out. Damn, I got a lot of jokes today. As for Hela, I don't know what else I can say. If you have any more questions, the comment section is there for a reason. Please do use it. Let's go on to the next one. My friend was telling me this other day, but he was trying out Namor, and he was really struggling against Winter Soldier, and immediately I knew what the issue is when I watched his gameplay. He's getting way too close to him. Dashing punch uppercut ability goes around the same distance. The grab goes around the same distance. The only thing that goes super far is that projectile that he shoots. You can dodge it by getting into cover quickly, but he's not a hit scan, so you need to use that to your advantage, so the bullets ain't gonna hit you immediately as soon as you fire. So the more range you have against Winter Soldier Bucky, like he doesn't counter you. You just need to know how to position against him, or make it easy for them to hit your turret. I've never really had an issue with Bucky. Keeping a distance helps out with dodging his abilities and also dodging his gun. Yeah, he is not a hit scan for some weird reason. Don't know why. He can also instantly reload his bullets by using his abilities in between them. Let's get to Doctor Strange, which I'm guessing is going to be a big issue for you lot, because pretty much he's like top 2 tanks at the moment. So you are going to see him a lot in your games too. Now, the reason why he counters you is because there's so many times where I'm about to get a kill and he just immediately blocks it, bro. It's very annoying. I wouldn't say he counters you. He doesn't kill you. He just stops you from being you at times and can block a lot of damage, and he blocks a wide area. So the way I fight him with Namor is, if I know his shield is gonna break, I'm gonna save this attack so I can use my turrets empowered attacks onto him, and if I can, I wouldn't place my turrets down just yet. But however, if there is a team fight going on, I wouldn't just wait for that. I'd place down my turrets, and then the only thing I would do is just keep sending off attacks like this, keep sending off attacks. If I can't focus or hit anyone else, I just keep working at his shield. If I know it's gonna break soon, then I'd get ready to send off the spinning spare attack, so then my turrets can send off an empowered attack on him. But usually with Doctor Strangers, they don't always have their shield up constantly. Toggle it and then toggle it off, and then toggle it and then toggle it off. So you do have windows where you can send off this attack as well. Let's say it's not working out, you can also go to an off angle, because you're making it easy for him to block. If you're all at one direction, of course he's going to block the damage and be a nuisance to all of you at the same time. Do not let him do that. Flank him. And also what you can do is as well, you can tell your team to like pick dive comps, so you can just make him instantly become useless if his entire team is getting dolphed while he's trying to like shield you guys. Like it's kind of pointless. If you find him low on HP like this and he does have his shield up and he is being annoying, sorry, maybe a little bit lower, your attacks ain't gonna get through. Give a comm to your team, say run up and melee. Your melee attacks will get through to him and he isn't gonna shield that. Also, while his shield is up, run, jump and go through him. Why? He isn't gonna put that shield down if he's about to die, because he needs to protect himself, and if you lot are all in one direction, I'm making it easy for him to protect himself. It's the same thing that I said before, you know, same way of thinking. You know, then you can obviously just send that for a normal attack. Granted, if he does have a healer behind him and if he is getting pocketed, this isn't really gonna do much and they're gonna out heal your damage very, very easily. Okay, I gotta talk about one other thing. Gotta get used to his sound cue. When he ults, you're gonna get stunned way before he finishes his sentence. Before he even finishes by the eye of Agamotto. I don't know who's Agamotto. I don't know whose toe he's even talking about. Whoever that guy is, screw him too. This is exactly when you need to dodge. By the dodge. Dodge then. Trust me, dodge them. If you're struggling to dodge it and you're like, yo, it happened so quick, man, I don't know. Think when his ult's gonna be up. You know he just ulted. You fail to dodge it, that's fine. You have a rough estimate as to when you should be ready to dodge it again. And if you think of it like that, you might be more prepared to dodge it. And you know, you can always tell when he's about to ult too. If he's walking up to you in a stupid way and he's moving a bit retarded. Why do you think that is? Put yourself in a Doctor Strange's shoe. If you was a Doctor Strange with an ult right now, how would you ult your team? Guarantee most of the time you'll figure it out. Another thing you can do, if he's shielding in front of you and he's blocking all your attack and ult behind him, you can just completely ignore him, ult the back line, and then just go through, ignore him, like literally just completely ignore him, walk through him, and then kill the ones that's on the floor. But the thing is, this would work if your team follows you as well. This is like an aggressive ult, and I've spoken about this in my other video too. The Metal Man himself, Iron Man. The reason why they say he counters him, he's flying in the air, it's kind of hard for you to hit him. However, it is very, very easy for your turrets to hit this guy. Why? Because usually when he's flying out in the open, there's no cover for this guy to go into. Now, I know what you're saying, a good Iron Man wouldn't be flying out in the open, but there are also people who watch my videos that aren't in super high elo, so I'm kind of thinking about them too. A very, very good high elo Iron Man would be always in cover and in off angle. With that one, it's kind of easier for you to land your hits on with your spear itself. Granted, if there is a Hulk and Iron Man combo going on in your game, you should be very afraid of it. Here's how you deal with that combo. Let's say I'm fighting wherever, immediately I get hit by a beam from my left. Just landed a hit on me, immediately I'm bubbling. Why? That fucking beam scares the shit out of me, and it does a shit ton of damage. I'm hoping my team's gonna react and turn on and help me, but I would immediately bubble. Why? Because by the time I even turn around to try to aim at him, I'm probably like on 40 HP, about to die. That beam melts. The moment he tickles me, I'm gone. There's no Diddy action going on over here. Ain't no one tickling me from behind. Yeah, and then I'll get as much height as I can, and then like I said, my turrets will attack him easily, and then I'll try to land this hit. If I do that, I can easily melt him and turn the battle to my favor. That is how you deal with the Hulk and Iron Man combo. And also, you should know that when there is that combo going on, he's gonna love that beam ability, bro. That beam ability melts. He's gonna get into close range a lot of the time, and he has a very different playstyle. Or at least he should, so you bear that in mind. However, if it's an Iron Man without the Hulk and Iron Man combo synergy, then I'm not really that afraid of him. If he does flank me with the beam, then I can actually land 2 turrets and then try to land a hit and then bubble. But yeah, with his ultimate, you can easily dodge it. With Iron Man, it's a little bit of a get good kind of thing. If you can't land your hits, then just land your hit. If you know exactly which pillar he's going to hide behind or which off angle he's going to hold, you can flank him. Just because he's in the air doesn't mean he's unflankable. In some cases, because he's in the air, it's actually much easier for your turrets to actually reach him and always see him. There's a lot you can do. Now, Storm is on this list too, and it's pretty much the same thing as what I said for Iron Man, so I'm not going to talk about it too much. However, with Storm, she does much less damage when you are super far away from her, so you can easily use her range. Keep moving as well. No one really uses Storm. She's not really a popular pick. You shouldn't really see her in your games. However, the only tip I can think of that I would like to give you guys, and you know what I do, I know that when Storm ults, she goes invisible and she becomes untargetable, and you know, the moment she does that, I know she's about to ult. So, and if I'm grouped up with my enemies, with my friends, well, I mean, enemies, you know, they're pretty much the same thing, you know, teammates and enemies, let's face it. Is there really any difference? Grouped up, I know it's coming here, I would immediately bubble. I wouldn't wait for her to ult first. She also doesn't need to aim to her electric storm around. If she activates it and stuff, she can like send off these thunder attacks every few seconds to attack you. However, you can just remind her that we're the king of no skill, of no aim, so you should kill her. At close range, like, do not sleep on Namor's burst damage. I already made a whole video about Iron Fist and how you can counter him. If you haven't seen that, then go ahead and watch that. You will learn a lot more in that video than you would in this video. But what I would do for Iron Fist is, I see him punching, that's a good indication for me to start attacking. If I see him punching my teammates or trying to throw punches at me, I would then throw spears. When he's attacking, you should be attacking too. Why? When he's blocking, he cannot attack. Let's say if he is close to you, he's punching you, and if for some reason he stops, stop attacking. If he stops attacking, you stop attacking. You don't always have to look for the animation of the block. That's like another cool thing that you can look out for if you're struggling to see the animation during all the fights and stuff like that. If I see him shining yellow and throwing punches, I know he just used this ability and he cannot dodge shit. This is where I'm gonna go ape shit. I'm gonna go mode when I don't even know what I'm saying sometimes. And I'm gonna do all my damage where I do this combo. You can dodge this. If I do it and he dodges that, I'm losing out on a lot of damage. And you're not the only one that's gonna be dealing with him. The moment he jumps in, your team should be helping you out as well. And you saw how long that block lasts. It's only like 1 second. Once that's down, he is fucked. He can't do anything. I feel like this video has gone on for way longer than I thought it would. Sorry if I rambled on. I tried to make it as quick as I can. I do apologize. If you did enjoy this video, you know what to do. Show the love, show the support. I just wanted to take a quick moment to thank you guys sincerely for all the love and support you guys have shown. Whether you're a regular or just a newcomer, the overwhelming amount of love and support I've received, it's made me so motivated, more than I've ever been before, to make content for you guys, more to give you guys, and I want you guys to stay tuned because I promise you I got so much good stuff planned and it's coming. By all means guys, I don't have an ego. I don't think I'm like this high and mighty guy. I'm mainly here, like I wouldn't mind coaching and helping out people that are like in bronze or hard stuck in silver or anything like that, or plat. So if you are struggling, I can easily do that for you guys. There's a lot I got planned, man, and it is all thanks to you guys. I am this motivated. I've always made content regardless of how many views or wherever I go. I just kept going, man. I just kept grinding, and it's just now for some reason you guys are extremely nice. You guys are extremely supportive. There's this one guy, bro. There's this one guy. I'm gonna read his comment on the screen right now. When I saw this, I started buzzing out laughing. I got a notification and it's this guy. His comment was, I haven't even watched the full video yet. I'm just commenting for the algorithm and all that shit to help you out. Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know what I did to deserve of this, but clearly you guys like my videos. Clearly you guys like, you know, clearly I'm helping you guys out. And I know you guys have told me in many of my videos too, like, oh my god, this is so informative, this is so educational, I love this. 2 seconds in, I'm already learning more than I ever did. However, if there's more videos that you do want to see, please do let me know down below. I will continue with the hero guide soon, so yeah, there's that as well. But with all that being said, thank you guys, man. Honestly, I really do mean it. Thanks to you guys. I used the money to take my dad out for like a bougie restaurant, and we had a nice meal together. He used chopsticks for the first time, and he had a really great time. This is all thanks to you guys. I'm living unforgettable memories with my father. You know, he ain't gonna be around forever. Those memories that I made with him in that restaurant, smiling and laughing, those are gonna be with me forever. As long as I live. This got a bit deep. I don't want it to be deep. Anyways, thank you guys. Take care. I'll see you next time.